The Irish coffee man himself, Mr. Ryan McCarthy, has joined the fray on this Monday morning. How are you, my friend? Good to have you.
I'm doing pretty good, sir. About yourself?
I'm great, man. I am great. All right. I'm going to give you the floor and let you get your Jets frustrations off your chest.
Oh, I'm not frustrated. I'm not
Oh, you're not
frustrated.
frustrated.
No, I'm cautiously optimistic, but I do want to challenge you this.
All
The
right.
Bears have had a franchise quarterback.
I'll bite. Whom?
Sid Luckman, 4 titles in the 1940s.
I ain't that old.
I
Number
just
one.
wanted to see the look on your face. I just wanted to see your reaction. I know
That
Vic a
name
lot.
actually. That name actually.
Gore's like, who?
Oh, hey, that's my answer. Also, I get it. I get it. And I love it because I know people will say, "Well, what about Sid Lutman?" I'm only 51. I don't know who the hell
I
Sid
know.
Lutman is.
I'm only 46. I just looked it up. I said I knew that name was familiar. I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
Luckman? Yeah, I knew that name was familiar.
All right. What's in the brew this morning?
Oh, I finished my coffee a while ago, but I had myself some Invader OG Invader coffee. Had
Nice.
some K cups. Had some K cups available, but undergoing renovations at the old homestead here, which are just about complete. And
Good.
got ourselves a nice brand new kitchen. So
Good.
great. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. All right. You want to talk free agency with the Jets? What happened?
All right. So apparently, when Aaron Rodgers speaks, the Jets had to listen. So they went out and got themselves some offensive linemen to help help. Well, I'll say veteran offensive linemen. But it's every fan was expecting Joe Douglas to make a splash in free agency, and this is not the year. This was not the year.
Right.
They've done they've done the last 2 years. Picking up Alan Lazard and Lincoln Tomlinson, who is see you later. CJ Uzama. I know you said who? Yeah, CJ Uzama. Ty Conklin. They weren't. I don't think they were going to make the splash in free agency. They really didn't need to. The only thing they really needed to concentrate on was getting some depth on the offensive line, because that has been the one bugaboo for Joe Douglas since he came on board.
Right.
In 2019. He's nailed every other position. He's nailed wide receiver in the draft with Garrett Wilson. He's nailed running back, Breece Hall. I don't know who's happier right now between Breece Hall and Aaron Rodgers with the guys they've signed. It's just a matter of remaining healthy, because they had 13 different offensive line combinations last year. That's unsustainable.
Yikes.
So hopefully Tyron Smith stays healthy.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping. Yeah. Oh, they bring back Morgan Moses for a 4. They not only did they have Morgan Moses.
Who the hell is that? Oh, right tackle.
Yeah, right tackle.
Okay.
But they dealt a 4th round pick, but they got, I think, a 6th round pick in return in addition to Moses. So they actually gained a little bit.
Yeah.
Bringing John Simpson to play left guard.
And
then so the line is solid. You just got to remain healthy. That's the biggest concern. And yeah, they're not done. I guess Mike Williams here. Okay. So Joe Douglas, hear me out. My bald bearded elite brother. Hear me out. Stop bringing guys who are always injured. Mike Williams, wide receiver. He's always on the IL.
Yeah.
Always on the IL. And apparently they're hosting Jadeveon Clowney for a tick for a week or for a couple days. I guess he's visiting this week. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there.
Isn't he done yet? Jeez.
No, he had a pretty decent year with Baltimore last year. I think it had 9.5 sacks and had a bunch of tackles, but it's line depth. Bryce Huff wound up going to Philadelphia, which
Mm-hmm.
I was a little sad about. But he's a homegrown guy. He was undrafted,
Right.
and I mean, you can see his development over the last 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And last year was just an amazing year,
Mm-hmm.
but the Jets couldn't afford to keep him, and Philadelphia was willing to throw the bag at him for 3 years, 51
Mm-hmm.
mil. I say go get it. From where you were in 2020, he was undrafted, an undrafted free agent in 2020, and has slowly developed into one of the best edge pass rushers, I think, in the NFL.
Yeah.
And so I say, to which I say, I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that dude on the offensive on the edge, but you got a couple studs with Jermaine Johnson and Will McDonald, who are, I think, are going to be the best 1-2 combo on the edge, hopefully in the next 5 years. So, yeah, it's a, I would say, a quiet free agency period for the Jets, but I kind of saw this coming. They needed some offensive line help. They got the offensive line help. Let's see if they can get a complimentary receiver, a veteran complimentary receiver who's not Mike Williams, because I don't want to see him on the training table every other week.
Every other week, right.
And I'm just curious to see what they do in the draft. It's what, 40 plus days until the draft?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of curious to see what they do at number 10, or if they're willing to trade down or trade up. See what they get.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a weird. I figure this is going to be a weird off season with the lack of big names and that they're going to bring in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just curious to see what's going to happen in the draft, because I think what's going to happen was that the Jets are going to trade down because they don't have a second round pick.
Right.
They give that to Green Bay. Mm-hmm. So I think if they trade down, they can swap draft positions with somebody and then get a second round pick out of it. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And they pick some more offensive line depth, or there's a wide receiver, because this draft is going to be quarterback, offensive line, and wide receiver. It's just going to be that kind of draft. Mm-hmm. So if they can get a complimentary piece for Garrett Wilson, I'll be happy with that. But my concern is I want to see them get. I mean, they're going to trade. I saw a tweet. Did you see this tweet from Damian Woody about what he said about the 2021 draft class?
No. What'd he say?
Please find the button and hit that quote button.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Damian Woody said, quote,
"Those quarterbacks in the 2021 draft got traded for a ham sandwich." Close quote.
Do that again.
Quote. "Those quarterbacks in the 2021 draft got traded for a ham sandwich." Close quote.
Damian Woody.
Stop it. Get some help.
He's right, though. Mac Jones.
He is.
Mac Jones to Jacksonville for a 6th round pick.
6th round pick. Yep.
But Justin Fields go to the Steelers for a conditional 4th. Zach Wilson's probably next to the. Zach Wilson's a very conditional 4th round pick. It's going to turn to a 6th round pick if those conditions don't get met. Zach Wilson's on the trading block. I don't know who's going to take him. Maybe the CFL, maybe the Arena Football League. God bless whoever takes him. So we'll see if there's any takers on him. I doubt it.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I did hypothesize during last season.
Banish him to the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. With the quarterback with the quarterback injuries and all that stuff they've had to have happen to them last year. No, I would wish that upon them.
Have him sit behind Trey Jones in Edmonton.
Trey Ford.
Thank you. Yeah. Trey Jones.
Well, Well, Trey Ford. We'll get in line because Malik Henry, formerly of the Albany Firebirds, is in camp this year too.
Oh
So,
boy. Oh boy.
yep.
Oh jeez. What else you got on your mind this morning, sir?
Yeah, I figured out I was today years old when I found out that Caitlin Clark was in the Albany bracket for the NCAA
Yep.
women's tournament.
Yep.
I
And
may
I'm
have to get
doing both.
myself some. I may have to get myself some media creds and see what days. Well, I don't know what the days are for the games. I'm just looking at the bracket.
Friday and Sunday.
Friday and Sunday. Okay, so
Friday
if they
and Sunday.
win, so if they advance out of their group, that regional will be probably Friday and Sunday.
Yep.
Too.
Yep.
I reckon
Friday and Sunday because they play opposite of the men.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They play opposite of the men because the men play Thursday and Saturday.
Right.
And then oh man, I just thought of this. I'm glad I'm looking at this. I don't think they've announced the times for the women's tournament yet. They haven't, but I'm guessing it'll go Friday through Monday. The men go Thursday through Sunday because some play Thursday, and then some play Saturday. Some play Friday for the men, so the women will go the opposite, Friday through Monday.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedules right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. Actually, yeah, live research. No. Iowa hosts the winner of the play-in game.
Yep, and that's at Carver Hawkeye.
That's Saturday. That's Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday.
It's a Saturday game, and then I believe they have it's a Saturday Sunday. Unless I'm wrong. I'm just looking at the schedules.
Yeah.
It's on the 4-letter network.
I'm doing some live research myself.
Yep, 3 p.m. Saturday, ABC. They play the winner of the
winner of the first.
Where the play-in game.
So, I will be doing the first 4.
Okay.
I think it's on campus. It's Sacred Heart and Presbyterian, then Vanderbilt and Columbia on Wednesday. Thursday's first 4 goes Auburn, Arizona at the McHale Center, and then Holy Cross and UT, my favorite, Martin.
Mm.
And I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna get access to that so I can just do those. So I can just do the first 4. I think they're gonna stream. I think it's on the Plus too. I believe it is. Would you check? Are all the games on the Plus also? If you could check that for me really quick.
I would suspect if they're on ABC, ESPN, or ESPN2, they're also going to be on the Plus. But I'll double check.
Okay. Please double check because I want that Iowa game.
Yeah,
Iowa. I'm following Iowa for the women and Northwestern for the men.
Yeah, well, this Saturday's game at Iowa is on ABC, so I suspect it would also be on ESPN Plus as well. They didn't say on the schedule, but it would have to be on ESPN Plus as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So since that's on ABC, I think I can grab access through them. Okay. Yep. I will have Iowa playing the winner of their play-in game. Dag nabbit, wrong screen.
Is that Presbyterian Sacred Heart?
No, it is Holy Cross and UT Martin that will go to Iowa City.
All right, sorry.
That is Holy Cross and UT Martin that will go to Iowa City. Okay. South Carolina gets the winner of Sacred Heart Presbyterian. Can't talk this morning.
It's the fancy Scottish word. Sorry.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, those are the only first 4. Sweet. Okay. Yep. Those are the only first 4. So I'm going to be quite busy, to say the least.
Yeah.
Now
but I'll have to see if I can get myself some media creds for.
Go get them, man.
Whichever the bracket they're in. Yeah, because I do photography. I want to do some photography. I want to do a lot of photography, which I'm haven't done since
Are they
2022 when
are they
when
playing
the
old
Empire were
Are
playing.
they playing old Knickerbocker Arena?
Yes, they are.
Knickerbocker
Mm-hmm.
Arena.
Yep.
Now, another note that Mr. McCarthy gave me, they got some problems with the Yankees have some problems.
They're in
Big
trouble.
problems. They are in
They're in
serious
trouble.
trouble.
They're in trouble. And it looks like right now the skinny is that Garrett Cole's gonna be out 3 to 4 weeks. He's being shut down for 3 to 4 weeks, and they're gonna reevaluate. I
Oh
mean,
boy.
the prayer circle. I mean, the prayer circle has worked thus far. The Garrett Cole prayer circle has worked so far,
Thus far, yes.
but I'm cautiously optimistic that he can be in the lineup in May. We'll see. We'll see. But I do
What
not.
is exactly the injury that he's dealing with? What's the
It's
injury?
nerve inflammation in his right elbow or his right
Oh,
forearm. I think it's the same injury Masahiro Tanaka had when he was having his arm troubles back in 2014, 2015.
mm-hmm.
So he didn't have to have Tommy John surgery, at least right now. But if you're a Yankee fan, keep the prayer circle going.
And I think he's looking at Tommy John. That's nothing against him, but I'm just so familiar with how those injuries are because I've seen and worked with a lot of pitchers and I've called a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
That injury is tricky.
Yeah. So
Any
right
injury
now,
with the elbow, is it his throwing hand?
it's his throwing arm. Yeah.
That I don't want to say this aloud, and I know the Yankee prayer circle is going, but
Power through it.
I I think he's lost. And I don't want to say it aloud, but we're talking about about an injury that is very significant.
Yeah, because I mean, well, also he's your defending Cy Young Award
A
winner
young
too.
winner. Mhm.
Yeah. So this is your current rotation for the New York Yankees. Nestor Cortez, who fell off last year.
Yep.
Carlos Rodon. Good Lord. Clark
You know
Schmidt.
what? Carlos Rodon was damaged goods when y'all got him from the Giants. Because I didn't know the White Sox. The White Sox traded him to the Giants because he was
a free agent. And he was a free agent and wound up signing with the Yankees, but I think he didn't get his first start until I think August of last year because he was having so many back problems.
Yep.
So Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt, who is okay, and Marcus Stroman, who I would have liked to have in 2017 when he was lights out in the World Baseball Classic.
Yep.
But 32-year-old Marcus Stroman
hadn't done a doggone thing since. Not since his days with the Blue Jays.
No, and which leads me to think that either Dylan Cease is off the market now. He got traded to the Padres.
He's in San Diego.
And one of those pitchers that they got in return was a Yankees prospect that they sent to San Diego for Juan Soto.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a number 5 or number 8 prospect for the Padres.
I think it was number 5.
So Dylan Cease is off the market, which leaves you Blake Snell. Look out. And Jordan Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
Who was a former Yankee, got traded for Harrison Bader's spare parts. Harrison Bader is now with, I believe, Cincinnati. Yeah, that was a I wouldn't say it was a terrible trade, but if Harrison Bader could have been healthy, he would have been like that. I think it would have been great for the Yankees, but couldn't stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you bring back Jordan Montgomery on a 1-year deal for 20 mil? 15 mil? I mean, there's no salary cap in baseball, so
no, there isn't.
You know
who's in line? You know who's pursuing Blake Snell right now? The Astros.
Well, if there's one team that can help him out, it's the Astros. whatever
Mhm.
problems he's had, because he hasn't been good since Tampa Bay.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
2020.
Hasn't been the same since he left Tampa Bay and went to San Diego. So he's
Mhm.
streaky as all get out.
He
So,
is.
and well,
But just
I think that
imagine that rotation with 2 lefties.
well, now you
Blake
got 3
Snell and
lefties. Well,
Blake
I mean,
Snell,
the Astros rotation. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the Yankees rotation.
Blake
You do it.
Snell, Framber
Yeah.
Valdez. I don't know if Verlander's coming back, but
Mm.
man, I'm gonna scare some people this week because I am actually gonna start talking a lot more baseball. Yes, man, a black man
Whoa,
talking
whoa,
baseball.
hold on. No, you didn't do it right.
Go.
Wait a second. A black man talking baseball?
Excellent.
And by the way, since we're on the topic of New York media teams,
Yes.
New Jersey Devils ain't going to the playoffs this year.
Damn.
Yeah, they fell off big time.
Damn.
Yeah. I know that tickles Wise El Jefe's fancy because he hates the Devils.
Damn.
So, but I hope the Rangers lose in the first round. Like last year.
Emotional damage.
Thank you, Stephen Hay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, gracious. All right, my friend. Love you very much. Thanks for stopping by. As always, that is Ryan
Yeah.
McCarthy. All of our guests appear via the Invader Coffee Global Guest Line. Thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate you.
thank you. Tune in tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. No credentials required. Me and Dustin are back talking more. We're continuing to drink from the fire hose that is the NFL free agency market. We actually might talk a little bit the fact that Clayton Clark might be coming to Albany. We might talk a little women's basketball too. So we don't know.
Have fun.
Yes, sir.
If you got a spot for me, let me know. Have
Will do.
fun, 'cause I'll be covering the women's tournament. Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.